Like, I know I don't have a lot of viewers. I'm saying that for like people who might be viewing this video, who might be thinking about subscribing, who think I'm just posting this video randomly. I'm not. I'm probably gonna start posting more on this channel again. The reason I stopped is because I stopped playing Yu-Gi-Oh as much for a little while because I had money issues and a lot of other stuff with school, being busy with school. So I'm not as much anymore. So I'm gonna try and post more on this channel, and I've gotten into building decks more often. So I'm coming to y'all today with a scrap deck profile that I just finished. Well, I'm missing like 3 cards, and that's because I ordered them and they haven't got here yet. I ordered all these from like different people, so that's why some of them got here before others. So I decided I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all this real quick, and I hope y'all like it. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna give this to y'all real quick. I'm gonna try and hurry it up. I'm gonna get this under 10 minutes, hopefully. We're starting off the deck profile pretty staple. 3 Chimera. And I'm playing 1 Orthros. You only need 1 of it. Honestly, it's just there to sell Scrap Factory. Any more clogs, because you can't summon it normally. You don't want to sit there and normal summon a tuner, and then special summon this just to get us on the field. So that's why I feel 1 is all you need. If you really need it again, you can get it back from your scraps. Because you only play 1 of this, and you play multiple of this, you can draw this again. You don't need to add this to your hand. You can't really draw this again. So yeah, if you really need this again, you can just add it to hand and not really worry about this yet, because you can draw it again, honestly. So that's just my opinion on it. 2 of the doggy, 2 beast, because he's your main tuner. You only need 2 though, because you have factory now. So this isn't as important to get out the deck anymore. Well, I mean, it's not as important to play at 3 anymore, because you can get out the deck even quicker now because you have factory. 2 goblin. I like goblin because you can set them and then they attack into it while you have factory on the field. And if they can't, I mean, it can't be destroyed by battle, so they would have to attack it again and let it destroy at the end of battle phase. So they didn't get any damage in, and you get your factory search. And if they don't do that, they have to blow it with a guard effect, unless you're unlucky and you're playing with Dolces and they shuffle it back with Tiramisu. And just letting you know, it's like y'all worst matchup because her effect does not trigger Scrap Factory. It doesn't target. It's so hard to get past that thing. 2 Kong. This is one of the card I'm missing because I cannot find this card anywhere. I actually thought I could just find this at my locals. I'll probably have to order 1 of these too, but I just could not find this card. But yeah, this card's good. I like it better than Shark, because Shark you have to have 2 cards to do anything. You have to be able to summon him and then activate Factory. But if I top deck this like late game, while I have Factory info, I can normal summon and get the effect. Plus I like its secondary effect, like it has like the tuners to add to your hand. So you can just normal summon this under Factory, destroy it, get this to your hand, and special summon a golem from your deck. So pretty much it's a +1 under Factory, unlike Shark, which would just send one to grave, which is good, but it's not as good as adding 1 back to your hand. There should be 3 of this, because I'm playing Wing Blast, so I like the 3rd one. And that's why I'm playing the Kong, so you can get this out your deck even quicker now. If I wasn't playing the 3rd, if I would only play 2 of this, I would take out the Kongs, honestly, or at least 1 of them. But since I'm playing 3 of it, I just had to take 1 out because I couldn't find the 3rd one, so I played a different card in my deck. I played in the Air Force over, not Air Force, I'm talking about, like, Call the Haunted over this, because it worked as it, because I want to play my local Saturday, so there should be 3 of this. But this is really good. Playing 2 of this is good. I know why people play it, because you don't want to draw it, honestly. But playing the 3rd one, if you're playing stuff to get out of your hand, like Wing Blast, plus you have Redox, it's really good. It's just in there because if you draw 1, you only have 1 time to go off a factory, really. This just allows you to have multiple times. If you don't draw any of them, you're in the clear. You got 3 times to go off a factory really hard. By then, you should have won by now. So that's why I like playing the 3rd one. And then 1 Redox, because it just gets this out of your hand. It's pretty much what, if this card didn't exist, I wouldn't even play this. I understand it's good because it's back your synchros, but it's really in here meant to get this out of your hand. So that's it for the monsters. I'm playing 14 if you add in the 3rd of the Golem. But if you don't add the Golem, you only have 13 right here. For the spells, the staple 3 Factory, and then the 1 Terraforming. Terraforming is good because getting these quickly, as quick as possible, is really good. You need to get these quick. 2 Storm, because this is a cloggy card. Playing through this it's good, I understand, but it will clog. Like, I don't want to sit there and normal summon every turn on my tuners just to keep setting up. Like, you don't want to keep setting up and keep setting up and keep setting up and not do anything. Like, you just want to set up like once or twice, try and get your setup really quick, and then go off. That's why I don't like the 3rd one of this. I never really liked the 3rd one. It's always clogged for me. It might just be me. I might just be really unlucky, but that's just my opinion on it. 2 of this, you only need 2. That's it. It's not really, getting the tuners to your hand isn't really necessary. The only one you really add to your hand is Orthros, and that's because you don't actually want him in the grave. The other ones you want in the grave. Like, these guys you want in the grave to get back with, like, your Golems and your Chimeras. 2 Soul Charge. This card's amazing in this deck. Being able to bring back a bunch of synchros. I like this card better in synchro decks than I do in XYZ decks. because then when you synchro, you can just special summon back 3 Scrap Dragon for 3,000. And like an XYZ base deck, you would just special summon back the materials and an overlay. So you would pay 4,000 to get 2 XYZs in the field. That's why I like this better in synchro base decks. 2 MST. Rest this is bad because of artifacts, but really this is actually really good against artifacts. Just use it on their turn. That's it. Like that's all people have to understand about this card. This card is good if you use it on their turn. Just don't be stupid and blind MST and you're good. The Foolish, because going to 2 into grave, as I said before, is very important. And then on Book of Moon, I like it this format. It's pretty much like another trap, honestly. 2 traps done, because you really don't want to run the back row. Like, it's really bad if like you're going off and you already activate Factory that turn and they like torrential you in the middle of it, and that's really annoying. And also Bottomless and Deep Fissure, Dimensional Prison, and Macro. Macro is really gay too. Anything that banishes is just really irritating. Doing Blast. This card's really good because you have the what are they called? Sorry, I keep forgetting their names. The golems. You're playing 3 of them, and you have to tune. So that's a total of 7 targets that you have to just ditch with this card that you really won't mind. So that's why I really like this card. Just being able to set your opponent back a turn is really important. This format, because your opponent, well, it's really good in any format. If you like your opponent draws bad and you wing blast the card back to the top of your deck, you're pretty much. It's almost like you didn't even go -1 with this card. It's pretty much you're going +1 honestly. Because if you're setting them back a turn and getting cards you need into the grave, and they are drew bad, like you're in a great situation. 2 Fan Chain. I'm probably gonna put these in for breakthrough skills. I was testing breakthrough skills on DevPro and Dueling Network, and I just really started liking the breakthrough skills better because it's better against artifacts too. Because if they have the card that pops it, and it's really annoying. And then this is better. Breakthrough skills is better in general because someone has to MST to this, you're fucked. Like if you're going against Tiramisu, she shuffles back, you chain this, they MST it, you're like in a bad situation. But if you like breakthrough skill, they can't really do anything about it unless they have Lance. And I've never seen a deck play Lance, so I'm not too worried about Lance. 2 Deep Prisons. I'm probably gonna take these out for Blackhorns once I get them, because these are good, but they're not as good. Because artifacts pop it, Madolche shuffle it back, Gear they have a bunch of back row protection. This is good against dragons, but they usually make Felgrand. So this card's just battle traps in general aren't as good as format, but I am playing a Mirror Force. I know that's redundant to what I said, but I was like, I'm just playing these cards. Like I do like the Mirror Force over the Deep Prisons though, because this is a surprise factor card. Like playing one of it, you just want to get it off one good time, and like it's good. Compulse, Bottomless, Torrential, and then the one called Hunt. This is in here for the golems because it works kind of as a golem. Because you can special back a golem. Special this guy or this guy, go into Twin or Scrap Dragon and then pop this. That's pretty cool, but I didn't like it as much as having a 3rd golem. There were a lot of times where I wish I had the 3rd golem over this, so I wouldn't really play this over the golem again. And that's a deck. It's a 4-card deck. I won't play anymore. 40, anything more than 40, you don't want to do it. I'm actually missing 3 cards from my extra deck, so I'm sorry about that because I let my friend borrow it. It's an Exciton and then 2 Scrap the Twin. I'm missing the 2 twins, so I'm sorry about that, guys. I hope y'all don't mind too much. Just add that and the Exciton, and you're good. The one of this, because you can make it with either going to one of your level 8s and bringing back a level 3 and using that, or you can use it with Redox when you soul charge into level 4. So that's pretty cool. This card wins games sometimes, like single-handedly. Leo, this card's amazing. We all know that. Redox and one in the level 3 tuner. Like you gotta understand, you play soul charge now. This makes this really consistent, honestly. Staple. You gotta play 3 of this. I'm actually missing an Ultra. That's really ugly. I hate the Super. Super's actually like $4 right now. That's ridiculous. But 3 of this. You gotta play 3 of it. It's amazing. It's amazing in this deck too. Over other decks, because you can special summon one from the grave. That is ridiculous. So pretty much you special summon the Golem, and it's like this card didn't even die. One Crimson Blade. It's really good this format. This will be a Spark. I never really liked Spark. But after testing in real life, Spark will be a lot better. And Spark came up to be better in a lot more situations. So this will become a Spark. And Glossfire, because I really like Glossfire. He's good. The Arc, because it's Arc. Diamond Dyer. I didn't really find a lot of room for XLZs. And plus, I don't really go into XLZs that much anyways. I only need the ones that I really need. There are only 5. And these 2, because they get rid of Ophion. Ophion is kind of a problem for this deck. This card, because people soul charge and then they leave themselves open. They soul charge, make a bunch of stuff like Draco Sacks, double Draco Sack, all that stuff. If they make Felgrand, that sucks for you. You can't make that. You can't use this. But like, if you can bait out the Felgrand's effect and attack directly, like this card just wins games single-handedly. Inserts Exciton right here, And then this card. This card's amazing because you can use it, especially like your Scrap Dragons or even a Stardust. So I want special back Stardust, but it's usually for these guys and your twins, because then you have a 32 beat stick or a 3000 beat stick under factory, and then they still get their effects off when they're destroyed. So that's why I really like it. So you can just go one card XYZ into this, detach, bring back your Scrap Dragon, and that's 2 cards for 1. So you just want +1, and then like the fact, and that's gonna bring back and then your Scrap Dragon twins gonna bring back another card after they die, and then if they get a card effect, like get destroyed by a card effect, you get the special summon from factory. So I don't get why this card's not used as much as I see. I feel like that should be used more. This card's really good in this deck. But that's it for the extra deck. I'm not gonna show y'all side deck because I don't like showing side decks, and plus I don't have debunks and I don't want to show too many proxies. So yeah, that's it for the deck, guys. I just wanted to show y'all real quick. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I'm going to go ahead and go now because I said I want to get under 10 minutes. Since 11 minutes now. Oh, gosh, the struggle of getting under 10 minutes. But I hope y'all guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all later.